So I'm going to be reviewing Dragon Ball Superhero the movie. This may be a slightly controversial video because I know there's a lot of Gohan lovers out there, but I'm just going to give it to you straight, my thoughts on the movie. The first 20 minutes or so, I was stuck rolling my eyes at how absurd the story was, with spoilers ahead, of course. With Dr. Hedo being, Dr. Jiro's grandson, yet he's never met him and he's been in prison. He knows nothing about the Saiyans or Frieza, and he figures out that the Saiyans are aliens and all this stuff. But what really bothered me was the fact that Dr. Hedo is just able to create Cell Max, in a few days, in a month. It doesn't really explain the timeline, but it's a very short time span compared to Dr. Jiro's original cell, which took 20 years incubating, and then he had to absorb the androids to become perfect, all this stuff. And then this new doctor who's been in prison and is a child, or he's in his 20s, but he looks like a child, acts like a child, and he's just able to create a better Cell who is stronger, than old Cell, and is able to rival against every single hero. And apparently, lore wise, this is just what I've heard, is that apparently Beast Gohan is stronger than Ultra Instinct Goku, which to me is just a massive plot hole and bad writing. I understand Gohan lovers. I understand wanting to go on to be the strongest, and it would make sense if only he trained. But the fact that he goes from sitting in his house all day and studying to, and this was another big point that bothered me, was when Cell Max supposedly killed Piccolo. He didn't, as it turns out. That's when Gohan snaps and goes beast mode. This takes place after the Tournament of Power, though. How did Gohan not go beast mode, whatever transformation he does, when his entire universe is at stake? His wife, his child, his entire family, his entire universe is at stake, and Gohan still is just weak in the Tournament of Power. And then in this movie, when he thinks Piccolo dies, when he doesn't, that's when he's able to unlock this maximum potential that rivals Ultra Instinct Goku. And to me, it's just bad writing. I don't have anything against Gohan. I don't hate Gohan. I think he's a good character overall. But the writing that leads up to him always being stronger than everyone, yet he just doesn't do anything with it, is just doesn't make sense. And this movie didn't make sense to me. I wasn't a fan of the entire movie being 3D animation when they had just released Broly a few years prior, and Broly had some of the best animation. It was the best animation they've ever done in any movie or any episode of the series ever. Like, the animation for Broly was absolute peak, and if they stuck with that animation, I would have given it higher points. If they use the Broly animation for Super, anything, I would love it so much more. But aside from the animation, it was such a mid movie, and majority of it was just comedy. It was just a joke, but then it's canon, and then it shows that Gohan is actually stronger than anyone over a trivial matter. The whole Cell Max thing with Dr. Hedo being able to create this android who's stronger than God form Vegeta or Goku, and only Beast Gohan can defeat him. It just rubbed me the wrong way. So overall, I didn't really like the movie at all. It was super mid, super jokey, and trying to make fun at everything, even though it is canon and it is a part of the story. So overall, I'd give this movie. This is gonna be a low one. I'd give it like a 4, maybe a 4.5. Um, that's really about it. See ya.